Hey, it's Wednesday. That means it's time for the Rosita Lace Knit Along, and I am here with my crammed in lace knit along. In fact, I think it's coming off the end. We are super tight. Oh no, it's the right end. We're good. I've got this much room left. So I am shoving this onto this 14-inch needle as tight as I can. Those of you that follow the Facebook page and Instagram will see that I have put out like a request like, I'm running out of room on my 14-inch needle. What do I do? And so many of you said circulars. Only the reason I can't use a circular is I'm doing this old school. This is the point, is what would my mother-in-law do? What would the Shetland knitters do? What would they do if they were faced with this situation? And I kind of know the answer. Double points. So I have ordered myself some, actually I think they're almost 15-inch double-pointed needles. I will shift to probably one of these and two of the 14-inch double-pointed needles to put on here. I don't know if traditionally they would have used caps on the end, but I'm going to use caps on my ends just so things don't get out of hand. It's going along well. I've got a couple of pointers to show you today. There's some things that you're going to have to be aware of. I struggled a bit doing the repeats, and then I kind of talked it out with Kelly, and it's like, okay, I got this. And I'm going to show you that next. Okay, the things you need to be careful of, and I don't remember if I said this last week or not, but that make one is just make one stitch. It doesn't count as two stitches, just the one. I don't understand it on the diagram, but don't stress about it. I don't know where it shows up. All I know is this make one means to make a knitted, just pull one out of the side, and the instructions are right up here. Here's for your make one. Let's see, there it is. Make one knitwise. Make one by lifting strand in between stitch just worked at the next stitch, knit into the back of this thread. But make one only counts as one stitch. Okay? The row before that did not have that stitch. So know that. That was something I struggled over because when I make one, I count the mother stitch as also part of it. So we go from 1 to 2. So just don't. The next thing you need to know is now is the time to put the stitch markers on the red line. When I talked to you last week, I said, I'm going to ignore those while I do this first round. But when you move on to here, it is very important that you have a stitch marker here and at the end, plus another one on the red line. And the reason is as you work along, you're going to have edge stitches, and then you're going to have interior stitches. And you're going to repeat this in this second round 3 times, I believe. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's 3 times. So you'll go first edge stitch, you're going to knit this, you're going to knit this again, you're going to knit this a 3rd time, and then you'll do out here. And then you'll go over here, and then you'll go 1, 2, 3, and do the last stitch. Come over here, 1, 2, 3, do the last stitch, clearly with purl stitches in between. But that is the way this whole next round, or the second repeat of this graph, is going to work. Is you'll do the ends, and then 3 in the middle, and then the ends, and then 3 in the middle, because this is growing and you need to accommodate those stitches in between. Okay, so those 2 things. Finally, the 3rd thing you need to be aware of is there are times, like where this knit 3 or this double decrease is, where you may need to borrow a stitch from one side or the other of your stitch markers on the tens line. So I'm pretty sure it happened every time I did a double decrease, is I had to pull my stitch marker out, move a stitch over this way, move a stitch to the left to do my double decrease, and then I still had 3 on this side. It happened here, here, here. I just finished this row, and I don't know if it was a mistake on my part, but a couple of times I had to borrow a stitch from this side of the stitches over here to get this knit 2 together, or this slip knit accomplished. So just be aware that sometimes, look at your work, sometimes you may need to borrow 1 stitch from the other side of the stitch marker and basically move your stitch marker back and forth. Okay, those are my handy hints for this week, those 3 things. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're struggling over everything, because I can go more in depth on this and do a overhead shot of my hands, etc. But so far, I'm on repeat 2. I have double point, 14-inch double points coming. Let me know if you would like some 14-inch double points. I can order these wholesale, but I don't know how many of you want to run this old school like I am. Some of you may just want to stick to your modern circs. So let me know. If you ask for it, we will get them in. But I have to have enough people who want to. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll put a pre-order up on the website. And if you choose to get a hold of some 14-inch double points so that you can basically knit like a Shetlander, let me know, and or go to the website. I'll put the link in the info below for the pre-order section, and we can get those in for you. But I'm running out of room. So next week, I will show you how to knit with very long double points when you have a very long project. And yeah, that's where we are now. I should also transition next week into the third repeat of this chart. So I've got 3 repeats of the chart to go. And then the very last portion of this project is to turn my work and do the edge, the scalloped edge. So I'll turn and I'll start working horizontally back and forth, capturing 2 of the edge stitches in as I go. I've done this before. I love edgings. They're super fun. It just goes so fast. And it's a really even piece of work. But that's it for me. So if you like this video and you're excited about this knit along, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Are you working on this project? How's it going? Have you caught up with me? Are you behind? Are you ahead? Don't forget about the stitch markers. Oh, and another handy tip. I forgot about the stitch markers. You want 2 different kinds. So you want your internal 10 stitches to be like, I have a small stitch marker for my internals, and then I have a larger stitch marker for my outside ones so that I know what portion of the pattern I'm on. But that's it. I'll see you Saturday for more trip videos, and I'll see you next Wednesday for more progress on the lace knit along project. December is coming. Let me know if you want to see Advent again. I'm a little scared because doing a daily video scares me just a bit. It may be a short. The other issue I have is, will this be done? It won't be. I have another week of this going. So maybe one of the days in Advent will be this lace knit along, finishing it up. I also don't know if I have enough stuff to give you 24 videos day after day after day. Let me know what you want to see. Do you like the Advent videos or do you not? Yeah, we're starting to think about Christmas here. We figured out where to put the tree because I really am happy with my living room arrangement, and I've not shown you that. So we'll do a big tidy. I'll show you the way my living room is newly arranged. I got new chairs. And then we're going to put the Christmas tree in the entryway, which is something I kind of had in my head even before this house was fixed up to move in. I kind of wanted a Christmas tree right as you come in the front door. And I'm thinking it might happen this year. That's what we're thinking. And then we could have a train around it because we do have a Lego train to go around the base of the tree. All right, that's it. I'll see you on Saturday with the trip, Wednesday with the next installment. Bye.